Hello and welcome, and a very warm welcome out here to all the viewers who are connected with rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir across the globe as well. And a very good morning to all of you. We are live from KC Sports after a break of one day. This is the first match of the day. Two very important MILCHAAR Chargers against a Dream 11. Dream 11 early in the morning just winning the toss and asked the opposites to just go for the batting first. So MILCHAAR Chargers, a very compact side. They've got some wonderful players from Delhi. And Akash Rana and Hemant Yadav are the two opening batters. And Deepak Kaul has got the ball in his hands, looking quite good and bowling 3 dots straight away with the slips in place. That's driven lovely. Excuse your timing. And perfect cover drive, just pitching the ball up. And he just smashes it. That's a lovely cover drive from Akash Rana. He opens his account and does open the account of his team, Dream 11 as well. Just look at that. A bit of a seam movement, but everything perfect with the shot. Quick outfield and to the fence. It goes for 4 runs. Again, pitching over, but it's a no ball. It was again pitched up, and umpire comes up with a no ball. Mr. Bali, frontline umpire, has been doing a very wonderful job throughout the tournament. This is Bharat Premier League. And there you go. It's going to be free hit now. And just bowling nice. Pitching over, and he just got beaten. It's 5 on the board. Very good toss to win, just allowing the opposite team to go for the batting first. Keeping in mind the early time, there was a bit of a moisture on the pitch. That's why you are having a bit of a seam movement straight away looking from the bowler. That's Deepak Kaul. Last ball coming up. Here is Deepak. And this time, make sure he just hits it over the straight head of the bowler. Even though the deep mid-off comes into stop, a single to finish, first gone. It's 6 for no loss. Dream 11, after being asked to bat first in this all-important encounter here at KC Sports. This is Bharat Premier League under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. From that no ball, well, he was spot on, except that one ball that he pitched over and he was driven for 4. And now let's see who has got the ball in his hands, but the slips in place. It's Sumit, and that's way outside top stump. Starts off with a wide. And today everything is perfect, even though we have got a bit hazy weather conditions. It's a bit weather. But as far as the game upgrade is concerned, that is absolutely comfortable for all the players out there in the middle of KC Sports Ground. Here is Sumit. This one is up in there. Has he cleared the infield? And this is an easy catch for the mid-on. And Dream 11 lose their first wicket. And Akash Rana departs for 5 of 7. It's 7 for 1 now, Dream 11, and Sumit strikes early. Was looking good, but he was looking in a demolishing mood. Could not control and could not clear the infield. Held on nicely at the mid-on. And MILCHAAR Chargers looking absolutely on the song straight away. Akshay Kaul walks down to the centre as a number 3. Can find a gully in place. No third man. Backward point. Straightish point. A cover. Rather, I should take it as an extra cover deep. On the onside, we have got a fine leg. A bit backward. And here gets Sumit Reddy. And he's going to bowl to the new batsman. That's Akshay Kaul. Hemant Yadav is on the non-striking stumps. He's yet to open his mark. Good delivery, absolutely. Just pulling it around an off-stump channel, especially just hitting that 5th stump and having that bit of a late seam movement. And that's gonna ask him questions straight away to the batsman. I was telling you that's why they just opted to bowl first after winning the toss. Maybe a bit of assistance from the pitch, and it is indeed just providing a good help. And that is punching. That's a lovely shot. That's called a stand and deliver. What a shot from this man. Width was offered, and he just cashed on to the moment. Hits a boundary. Lovely shot. Sumit. So the first time just his string just giving a bit of an offer, and it was accepted nicely. Again keeping low. Will it be called as a wide? Umpire not interested at all. And we have got Bharati Garu coming up with a wish. Happy birthday to Rishabh Gabu. And Rathar Shefi says hello Baba Nisar Sahab. Hello my dear, hope you're enjoying your time. With the help of 2 extras, both have come in the form of white so far. The score is into the double figures. 2 boundaries have been scored so far. It's 11 for 1. And Akshay Kaul, what a way to just open his account with that glorious, glorious boundary through covered point. That was bowled slower. So that's a match summary for you. 2 gone. A very good run rate. 6.5, but 1 wicket gone. It's 13 for 1. Dream 11. Just Oscar to bat first by MILCHAAR Chargers. And some important members of Rising Athletes playing here for MILCHAAR Chargers. I've got Mr. Rishabh Sir, Mr. Akshay, and also if we talk about Dream 11 owner Mr. Saurabh Jha, and brand sponsor of Bharat Premier League, and just putting all their wonderful efforts to make this initiative a brand and successful event. Mr. Saurabh Jha. As the owner of Dream 11 and just a brand sponsor as well. This ball is up in there. Should be caught and is absolutely not happy at all, I should tell you. He was trying to hook the ball but just came onto the top of the blade. And easy pickings for the man in the slips cordon. And Sumit strikes. He strikes again. Just look at that. He was nowhere in the position and he was a bit late to the execution. 2 gone. And Dream 11 looking in a spot of bother. It's 13 for 2. And Deepak Kaul has his first. And Chandar, with jersey number 99, he walks down to the center and having a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder now. His Dream struggling, just 13 on the board and we are 2 wickets down. And the power play is on. Knowing that we will be having fielders inside the circle trying to exploit this power play and eventually just losing 2 wickets quickly, that 2 on the top. And both the prime bowlers have got 1 wicket each. I was telling you, Mr. Saurabh Jha, owner of Dream 11, and a pride and a brand and a mega sponsor of Bharat Premier League. I guess he's gonna make it in person over here. And some birthday boys playing for MILCHAAR Chargers. Mr. Rishabh, and we have got Mr. Vivek as well. Vivek Raina down the leg stump, should be a wide. I was telling you today we have got some players playing for MILCHAAR Chargers. Mr. Rishabh Raina, and he's having a very, very happy birthday today. One of the close friends of Mr. Akshay Garu, Vice President of Rising Athletes, close to Mr. Sahil as well, and is absolutely a childhood friend and a very close to Mr. Akshay. Is also one of the organizers of this Bharat Premier League. I've got Mr. Saurabh Jha, is also a very important member and is also the prime sponsor of this very Bharat Premier League. I've got Mr. Rohit Bhatt, who plays for MILCHAAR Cricket Club, is the captain of the team, is also one of the organizers. Mr. Akash Raina, owner of Raina Masale, and is also a sponsor of this very Bharat Premier League. So overall we can say that all these guns, young guns coming in and just providing their ample support to rising athletes in holding and sponsoring this Bharat Premier League. That's a very, very kind and very cooperative scenario from all these, like Rishabh Raina is a birthday boy, Saurabh Jha, prime sponsor, Mr. Rohit Bhatt, and Akash Raina, owner of Raina Masala owner. And these have really absolutely come up with a wonderful support and cooperation if we talk about rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you all for being so kind, for being so generous in making this Bharat Premier League a very successful one. And Talking about Dream 11, 17 for 2. We are in over number 3, looking at the current run rate, just over 6. And the projected score just displaying a 128, but they will just get better off it. And all they need to do just to get some good runs for the partnership. MILCHAAR is MD, CEO of Playing 11 app. It's Dream 11. A wonderful moment to have CEO, Bleak MD of Playing 11 app with us. And that's a very, very awesome news. Good ball. Chest pitch off that outswinger. And he just, at the last moment, took his bat off and let the ball go straight. And if I talk about Mr. MILCHAAR, that's a very good stuff to be just mentioning over here for the very second time we're coming to play this very Bharat Premier League. Especially just making it out to the Jammu. And he came last year as well, and coming this year as too. And you can see how greatly passion when we talk about the game of cricket. And we welcome him. It's a grace welcome to Mr. MILCHAAR by rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And we welcome Mr. MILCHAAR. Absolutely. This dignitary, just making his personal arrival over here, playing in this Bharat Premier League, organized by rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. That is some news. Absolutely, that is some encouragement, that's some boost. And the personalities like Mr. Saurabh just coming to play in person this very Premier League. Second time he has been here for the last time and coming here next time as well. That's actually, I should say, adding and boosting to the moment over here. That's Bharat Premier League. We welcome you, Mr. MILCHAAR. And he's being absolutely shown great accord, great love from Kashmiri Pandit community and with the whole Jammu as well. MILCHAAR, MD, CEO of Playing 11 app. And 3 gone. Dream 11 finding themselves a bit of struggling. It's 17 for 2. And let's see who's got a ball in his hands. The current run rate has come down a bit, down 6. And Sumit, just look at that last over, bowled nicely. Even though he bowled some extras in that. But overall, it's a very good bowling from both hands. Next ball is up in there. Will somebody come closer? I guess not. And I guess the ball is going to win the race. It does and goes for 4 runs. It wasn't a convincing stroke. The ball wasn't great with the line. And he managed to pick that boundary. And it will just ease the nerves of Dream 11. And having the boundary on the very first ball. It's 21 for 2 now. And I just also come to know that Mr. MILCHAAR is given the nickname of Pat Cummins here in Jammu. And he's a very good man with his heart and with his all thoughts. Back put punch, but finds the fielder inside the circle, no runs. And we are so happy, blissed and blessed to have Mr. Rishabh, Mr. MILCHAAR. And the way Rishabh just acknowledged being called as Cummins. So organizing some tournaments out there at Uttarakhand, some wonderful tournaments at National Stadium, Mr. Rishabh Raina. And we are so thankful, so grateful for Rishabh Raina for making it over here. I was telling you those two great personalities that we have over here, Mr. Rishabh, called as Pat Cummins of Jammu, and talking about Mr. Saurabh Jha, CEO come MD of Playing 11F, and having him personally over here, that's going to add to the very Bharat Premier League. Next ball appealing. Umpire looked and moved at all. And the score does stay on 25-2, and we are in over number 4. It was bowling round the stumps. That was definitely drifting down. Good decision from the umpire, Mr. Bali. Hemant Yadav, 8 of 6, and Chandar, 1 of 4. Have to be very confident and have to be very great with the batting skills to display over at KC Sport Jammu. Was pitched over, driven straight to the mid-off. Will have to be a hurry, and he does. It's a very, very risky run. And has to be great with the communications. And that's what the early wickets can give to you. You lose your 2 wickets at the top, and the runs have stopped a bit. Even though this year has got 2 boundaries along with a single 9 of the over so far. And let's see how long this partnership will last. Played it straight to the backward point. And I guess that misfield will earn them a single to finish 4 gone. It will be 27-2. This is a very important match of Bharat Premier League. I tell you, MILCHAAR Chargers against Dream 11. Dream 11 winning the toss and opting to field first, and that turns out to be a wonderful decision for the team of Dream 11. And as the time progresses, I'm sure the pitch will behave right, it will behave friendly, and it will assist to the batters. That moisture will be going. And now the bowlers will not be having that too much of swing and seam. The question is whether they will go with Sumit or will we have a change. We can see that filing inside the circle. It's going to be Sumit once again. Good ball, and having, he must be around 6 foot tall. That height is actually helping him, just hitting the deck hard, having that bounce, and that's why you see that he is bowling very economical at the moment. Just 10 runs conceded. Rishabh Raina, called as Pat Cummins of Jammu. A very, very wonderful personality. Good with the heart, good with the character, good with his playing skills, good with his sportsman spirit, and a very, very close friend of Mr. Akshay Garu, Mr. Sahil, and some other members of Rising Athletes, also doing the job of a sponsor, and coming with his very good coordination and cooperation, and just supporting Bharat Premier League. That's a lot. That's absolutely incredible on account of Mr. Rishabh Raina. And so we have from Saurabh Jha, who is CEO, MD of Playing App, playing gap 11. And he's also in person over here. And having all these wonderful Oh, mispeel. That's gone through. Outfield is quick. The protection is out there at the deep. 2 more runs. Playing 11 app. And absolutely MILCHAAR. And also learned a lot. Heard a lot about Mr. MILCHAAR. And today it will be quite welcoming for me to just have a talk with him, just look at him closely and have a meet with him personally. Good ball, just playing onto the toes, straight to the point, no runs. Sahil Bashir Kanai, Shaukat Shahid, Walaikum Salam, thank you very much for joining. And in the meantime, we have got a review. And he was in. Just look at that closely. And his bat was grounded. And then the ball just went on to hit the stumps, but he was in. And the decision will be not out. There you go. You can see the lighting towers here installed around 20 days ago at KC Sports Complex. And these are some nice visuals by the camera persons. Wonderful. $30 for 2. They're just looking for that partnership, and they just need it desperately. They worked for around 13 runs. But they need many of them. The question is, will they count more of the runs for this very partnership and take the team to some kind of a commendable total around 150, 160 on this track? That's going to be very, very fighting total. Ball is up in there. That's up in there. We'll have to just wait and signal. I guess it's gonna go with the first 6 of the match. That was pitched over. And he just spread his arms and went for the biggie. What a shot from Chandar. And he makes it over, straight over the mid-off. Just look at that. Got it absolutely from the straight part in the middle of the blade. And that's gone for half a dozen. Next ball. That was width of it. He was trying to square cut it. And no connection, gone straight to the keeper for a dot. That 6 is absolutely going to go with some confidence, bringing in all these 2 batters. And the run rate has just gone over 7. That's lovely. Absolutely a peach of a ball. Late seam movement can be seen. A dot to finish, 5 gone. And MILCHAAR Chargers are 36 for 2 now. Call at times, he does pitch the ball up and he has gone for runs. But he bowls onto the Goodland spot. He's a very, very dangerous bowler. In the meantime, good news, the sun is on with its full prime. A very important contest of Bharat Premier League. I got MILCHAAR Chargers and Dream 11. And what a moment to have some great personalities making over here at KC. Mr. Rishabh Raina, Mr. Saurabh Jha, great dignitaries, some incredible personalities. And this is really fabulous and magnificent to have all these. I will mention once again, we have got Mr. Rishabh Raina, Pat Cummins of Jammu. He's a birthday boy, and he's being given best wishes by Akshay Garu, Vice President of Rising Athletes, along with Mr. Sahil Pandita, Vice President of Rising Athletes. Mr. Saurabh Jha is also organizer and prime sponsor of this very Bharat Premier League. He is CEO, MD of the Playing 11 app. We've got Mr. Akash Raina, and we have got Raina Masala owner. That's Akshay Raina over here, also doing the job as sponsor. We've got Mr. Rohit Bhatt, who plays for MILCHAAR Cricket Club. And having all these personalities playing. And next ball, there is a loud appeal, but umpire Bali not moved. That was a very, very loud appeal. And just having these wonderful personalities, especially Saurabh and Rishabh, coming here playing for Bharat Premier League, that is in itself a very good news. Absolutely a great thing. Next ball, there is a change in bowling once again. Up goes the finger this time. It's plump in front of the stumps, and this time no hesitation at all with umpire Bali. And guess what? Bir Adnan strikes in his very first over. It's 36 for 3 now. And talking about that line, that was absolutely going on to hit the stumps, and that is what make it quite easy for umpire to just raise his finger. And MILCHAAR, some moments of confidence and back to the struggling situations. 36 for 3 now, and Ashish Tikku makes out to the center. Good ball. Pitching over, shaping away, and he missed it. Straight to the keeper for no runs. Good ball. Absolutely a very nice line now. And actually the band went on to hit the pads. That's a sound that came to the ears, and there you see wonderful moments. And that's what we call सितारों से आगे जहां और भी है अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी है उड़ता जा परिंदे उड़ता जा. And that is what these two batters will have to do. They will have to go on and fight till the end. And these moments, absolutely eye-catching moments from the camera persons. And there you go. जिसे हम कहते हैं सितारों से आगे जहां और भी है अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी है. Last ball coming up. It's 36 for 3. Chandar 10 of 12, and Ashish Tiko still to get off his mark. Has played for 3 balls. Good ball. Comes on to the forward, leans forward, plays it down to the mid-on. A dot to finish. 6 gone, power play done. And with the run rate 6, we've got 36 for 3, MILCHAAR. Lost to the toss early in the morning, and they were asked to bat first. And so far, the decision from the captain of Dream 11 is turning out to be quite useful and advantageous, and having that wonderful and dreamy start. You can see from the visual the sun is playing its part. It's looking in prime. It's very sunny, and that juice, that moisture is off the pitch now, and it should be quite friendly and very helpful for the batters to play. All they need to do is just showcase their skills in a very, very better way. First ball of the fresh over, and that's gone straight to the long off, and it's a single. It's another change in bowling. We're going to Vinod Butt. Ashish Tiko is not looking quite confident. He has played 5 balls and has yet to open his account. Looking at the run rate, that's exactly 6 runs per over. And this time he plays it on the onside, even though not comprehensive, but still will make it, and he will open his account. It's 38 for 3 now. All they need to do is just bring a very good partnership. This one, that's pulled. That's hit nicely. And 2 bounces. It gets over the ropes for 4 runs. And this will ease the nerves. And that was having ample of time to go onto the back foot and just hit it. And picks up a very, very nice boundary. Chandar, he's looking in confidence, and he's bringing all his shots display over here at KC Sports. But on the other side, he needs to take a bit of a support from the rest of the batters, and hope Ashish Tiko will provide the same. Good ball. The back foot punches down to the cover, chance, and they're through. So turning out to be good over for MILCHAAR Chargers, 7 so far. Dilip Kaul, Sumit, Nadeem and Vinod. These have the 4 bowlers that have been introduced. Those 2 frontline bowlers have been very on to the top, picking up 1 wicket each. And so does the number 3. That's down the leg stump, and they will run away for 1 more extra, and making it 8 off the over. 7 gone. It's 43 for 3, MILCHAAR Chargers. First ball of the fresh over. That's played nicely straight to the extra cover deep. And easy pickings, 2 more runs. Today, altogether, he will find some wonderful cricketers. In the meantime, we find some issues with the scoring apps. But I tell you, today we have got some wonderful, wonderful figures playing here. We have got Mr. Saurabh Jha, CEO, MD of the playing 11 app and having him here in personally. That's a wonderful moment for rising athletes in Bharat Premier League. We've got Mr. Rishabh Raina, Pat Cummins of Jammu. And he's also playing, and that is in itself a wonderful experience. And we welcome them with our open hearts, with our open arms. Rishabh Raina, also a birthday boy, and we wish him a very, very happy birthday. We got Mr. Akshib as well. And these are some wonderful boys playing here. They're very close to the rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And this is going to be over number 8 in progress. 47 for 3. It's Peer Adnan, who got a wicket in his very first over. And he's bowling his medium pace, bowling at good length, especially bowling into the stumps, and not allowing the batsman to just use the long handle. And at the moment they will be quite reluctant to go for those big strokes, courtesy having those 3 wickets lost at the top of the game. Goes Peer Adnan, and is bowling from the school end. That's time standing tall and wanting to smash it through cover, but that a bit of a low pace, cutting the pace off that ball actually got better off Ashish Tikku, who to me isn't looking confident over there. All he need to do just at the moment, playing 1s and 2s, keep the rotation on, doesn't play more of the dot balls. And this time plays across the line, straight to the mid wicket, and straight for 1 more run. Around 75 meters dimensions of the ground. That's a real test of all the skills of the batters, especially hitting those massive sixes, even though the outfield does look quick. That one has been slashed, and slashed hard. And in cricket, if you slash, remember, you should slash hard. And that is what Chandan did. Just pitching over, and a bit of an opening phase of the blade and slashing hard over the points for 4. And he's the man who's looking completely in full control. 22 of 17. And he will be eyeing to stay on the crease and just make some good runs for his team and for his individual performances. It's 50 cross, 52 for 3 now. This one again, good ball. That was into the block hole, and it was very quick, and plays it down to the long off. A single to finish. 8 gone. MILCHAAR 53 for 3. Premier League under the banner of rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And Vinod Bhatt back into the attack now. Wraps him on the pad, loud appeal. But thinking maybe some part was involved of the blade, but not so in the favor of umpire. He is not looking interested. That was a very, very good ball. Vinod Bhatt bowling the left armour. And his bowling action just resembles Michael Clarke of Australia. Michael Clarke in his prime days would be a great batter. He would bowl quite less, and if I'm not wrong, I can say Darrell Lemon, another good left-handed batsman, and he was also a part-timer for Australia. He would bowl with the same action. And recently, we talk about Indian cricket team just winning that one-day series 2-1 against South Africa, played in South Africa. That third and last one-day cricket match, Sanju Samson, and what a brilliant knock. First and maiden ODI century, receiving man of the match. And what a moment for him. Arshdeep Singh just backed the player of the series. He was looking completely great bowler. Next one swept nicely. And there is a sweeper to cut the ball off. And I guess it will be another single. 4 runs so far. It's 57 for 3. And the last ball coming up. Played late. Played nice. The ball is running. And P. Radnan with a very good slide stops. And 2 more runs to finish. It will be 9 gone. 9 gone. With the help of 9 extras, MILCHAAR Chargers are 58 for 3. Just look at that current run rate. That current run rate is over 6. And if they manage to keep on with that kind of run rate up to over 12 or 13 without losing a wicket, then I guess the next batters coming up in the line will be just going for that acceleration. And they need to have around 70-80 runs on the board in those 12-13 overs. The moment, if we look at Chandar, is middling the ball well. His strike rate is over 100. And Ashish Tikku has been a bit undoubtful over there. And he is now looking very good control, having those skills of playing the ball in the gaps. And P. Radnan into this 3rd over of his score has been economical, just 6 runs conceded, and has got a big wicket as well. And the first ball, that was full length. And Chandar was aiming to hit it over mid-wicket. Ball hitting the bottom edge, goes down to fine leg. And a single cruising. Captain of Dream 11. And once again, we would welcome the birthday boy, Mr. Rishabh Raina. We will welcome Mr. Saurabh Jha, CEO MD, Playing 11 app. And we will welcome some more personalities over here. Meantime, we have got a wicket. I was telling you they need to just build a very wonderful partnership, but that batsman with the name of Tikku was not looking confident. He had played a lot of balls Adnan just having him on the mid wicket. So 4 gone, 59 for 4. And MILCHAAR Chargers absolutely struggling a big way. Driven. That's driven in the gaps. And Aman Zuchi is off the mark. Especially if we talk about the shorter format of the game, T20. Having 4 wickets gone with a score of around 60 and you are almost in the 10th over. It is not a very good beginning for you. That one, that's slashed hard again. There is a pillar coming up and he makes it. A wonderful down catch, going down, and he just held on to his nerves. And guess what? Who goes? It's the man who was looking in full control. Chandar departs for 27. And P. Adnan, what a day he's having with ball. And wicket number 3 in his bag. And this time, the most important one. Chandar departs, and he departs for 27. It will be 60 for 5 now. If you have half the team back to the pavilion having only 60 runs on the board and you are in just 10th over, you need to give credit to the bowling side. And what a bowling this is turning out to be from Dream 11. And Saurabh Jha must be a very pleasing man with the way his team is bowling, the way they are just performing. Yeah, that's really nice. So great. Let's see who gets out to the middle now. We will be having 2 fresh batsmen on the crease and having big challenges on their shoulders. Look at the P. Adnan's spell. He's got 3 wickets for 8 runs and is still in his 3rd over. That's again a good ball. That's a lovely ball, even though it was a fuller length. But he missed it, and it's a dot to finish. 10 gone. MILCHAAR asked to bat. They're 5 down with 60 on the board. That's a match summary for you. Chandar, the highest scorer, 27 of 24. Hemant Yadav, 9 of 9. In the meantime, today, I would love to mention the names of sponsors. We have got Super Refineries. Super Refineries done by Mr. Virendra Tusu. He's also a great cricketer. He played in Bharat Premier League. He's a wonderful athlete. And he's also coming as a brand sponsor of Bharat Premier League. That's Super Refineries. Thank you, Super Refineries, for coming up as a very valuable sponsor of this Bharat Premier League. And here we go. We are about to have the second part of the first innings. And straight away we got a change in bowl. It's A. Bakshi. The new man. That is Saurabh Jha, I was telling you. Saurabh Jha, CEO, MD of the playing 11 app. Good ball. It really turned us sharply. That's gone through. And that's gone for 4. And a very good start to the over number 11. Especially having Saurabh Jha on the crease. What a wonderful moment to have this personality, this big figure out here at KC playing for Bharat Premier League. And that's monumental. Absolutely incredible to have Mr. Saurabh Jha. He's a prime sponsor of Bharat Premier League as well. And he's one of the organizers. Next ball again, turned sharply, chance, but he will make his ground. This man is getting a lot of turn. And another run. There will be 2 runs to the team. It's 66 for 5 now. Now it's gonna be Another very, very good time for these two to just... quicker! Has he caught the man? And I guess he has. I guess he has. And Aman Zutshi is gone on a duck. Just look at that. It was quicker. But wonderful stop by the keeper. Or is he knocked over? I'm not pretty sure, but the wicket is gone. This will give it. Oh, he's bowled him. He's knocked him over. Upstum has been knocked. And Aman Zutshi departs for just 1 of 1. And MILCHAAR Chargers are in a spot about that. They're under weather. And they are not having some pleasing moments here at KC. 6 wickets gone. Just to 67 on the board. I guess it was Saurabh Jha who was knocked over. And he got out on a golden duck. And not a good day with cricket. And he got a Peacher ball. And we would have loved to have Saurabh Jha just continue with some good blade. And eventually, it's cricket that got better off the man. Thankfully, and so great to have Mr. Saurabh Jha over here. CEO MD of the Playing 11F. He came all the way to play here in Bharat Premier League here at Jammu. And he has been a wonderful, wonderful sponsor, great supporter of the game of cricket. And we say so thankful to the man. Paul played it down to the points, and Sumit Butt will get off the mark. Talking about Dream 11. They're on the top. Paul just coming behind the wickets and playing it back along the track. And Bakshi is also bowling great. He has got 1 wicket even though he has conceded 8 runs, but he has got a big turn. He's turning the ball, mixing his balls nicely. This time tries to sweep. And they will go for a leg bye. Boundaries so far, 6 boundaries and a 6. And they have been not of a great number. Turns it down to the square leg region, and they will go for another single. There is an overthrow. Aman Zutshi and Sumit Butt now have got a role to play, and the question is, will they just handle this great bowling from Dream 11? And the overthrows conceding some runs. We'll just witness how many. Caught around 3 wides in this over. It is turning out a very, very long over. Projected score does mention 137, but all they need to do is just keep wickets in hand, even though the wickets are just cutting out quite quickly. And it goes A. Bakshi once again. Solid defense. Front foot plays it down to point. And they are through for another run. No prompt need of just trying to hit some big strokes. All they need to do is just pick some singles around 4-5 in every over. And trying to take the total round. First target for them will be to score 100 on the board without losing any wicket. And this 7th wicket partnership is a very valuable one. That is Bakshi into Sumit and chips in air, and that will fall safely. A single to finish, 11 gone, and with the run rate of 7, approximately 7, it's 75 for 6, and that's a match summary for you. Adnan was looking gem, but I guess he has been stopped a while for his last over to be bowled. And we have got another change in bowling. Just trying to get the name. And he's going to bowl round the stumps. And a good ball to start. It just runs between the wickets and the umpire. That is Rocky Rana. Rocky Rana, another star playing for Dream 11. And this time that's been played nicely. Is it going to carry all the way? I guess not. Just for a single. Continuously appealing for that cut behind, I guess. And they are appealing to both the umpires, but umpire is not looking interested at all. That was a very lovely ball onto the upside, missed it, and they just went for that cut behind appeal. In the meantime, I am your English commentator, Baba Nisar from Kashmir, and hope you are enjoying the commentary. And do come up with your feedback and your comments as you are live watching this beautiful and a very, very fabulous cricket match of Bharat Premier League from KC. And how do you just rate my commentary? And your comments will absolutely mean a lot for me. Just swung, rather spun a lot. The umpire looked not interested at all. But a very, very good appeal. Plays on the back, but straight to the point. Chance! And he just came back, not for the runs. Good signal from his partner. And that's a bowling figure so far. Deepak Kaul, Sumit, Adnan, Vinod, A. Bakshi, Rocky Rana. Though I have been in this field for around 5-6 years, if I talk about doing the commentary. Thank you very much for all the love that I do get from all of my followers, from viewers, from my friends. Even though in the recent times I have started to get wonderful love from all the friends across the globe, especially from Jammu and Kashmir. And as I came here in Jammu, talking about Kashmiri Pandit community, wonderfully caught, wonderful reception, great love and great following. Got my page, that's by Baba Nisar Sensation. And my request to you all at the moment who are just connected to Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir, you can follow me on my Facebook page, that's Baba Nisar Sensation. And you will find some wonderful, wonderful cricket commentary of Baba Nisar, who is doing commentary for you in English in Amprong Valley of Kashmir. Small chips in nicely, plays down to the mid-on, rather mid-wicket, and is singly cruising. The partnership is completely must between these two, Sumit and Aman Zuchi. They've got the start, and they will now just love to just get a finishing touch. Over number 13, the score at the moment is closing 80, and they will try to just take it around 130, 140 and give the opposite team a bit of a strike really early and just have a game alive. Refineries, another sponsor, prime sponsor of Bharat Premier League. That's done by Mr. Virendra Thusu. Once again, I'll just mention the names of Mr. Saurabh Jha. Thank you very much. And having a wonderful appearance over here, playing for his team, MILCHAAR Chargers. And having Mr. Saurabh Jha in person over here. That is in itself a wonderful moment. Mr. Rishabh Raina, birthday boy. And we've got some other players over here. And heading to this very Bharat Premier League. And I would love to mention the name of Akash Raina, who is the owner of Raina Masali owner. Also one more sponsor, Mr. Rohit Bhatt, who does play for MILCHAAR Cricket Club. He is the captain. And Mr. Virendra Thusu, owner of Super Refineries. Thank you all for your kind support and sponsoring this brand and grand event. 81 for 6. And I guess we're done with over number 13. Talking about the toss, Dream 11 winning the toss and asking the opponents to bat first. Decision proving great, and it's proving fruitsome. And MILCHAAR 81 for 6, struggling a big way. They need partnership desperately. Sumit Bhatt and Aman Zucchi have started off to middle the ball nice. And the question is, will they play full court of 20? Take the score around 130, 140. If they manage, I guess it's a very good score on this track. Rocky Rana has got the ball in his hands. His first over conceding 3, very economical, no slips in place. Here he goes, right arm. That's up in the air and gone, I guess. Oh no. That's gone down. He just gone for a flying bird dive, and ultimately he just could not handle the ball. That was a wonderful and a desperate dive, diving forward, and could not handle the ball in his lap. This could have been absolutely a blinder, and this could have been a spectacular one. Just look at that. Oh my goodness, that was a full-length dive. And I should credit it as the catch of the match had he gone for it. Luck favouring the batsman. Chips in air. And makes firmly, he just hits it in the gaps. Talking about this very KC Sports venue. Wonderful wicket, great preparations doing on the turf pitches. As many as 7 pitches done. And every day we'll find a new man. This one has gone through. And this one, that's gone through. That was played nicely, a bit late. There was power in that stroke and counts it as a boundary. And Aman Zucchi goes into the double figures now, and this boundary will just have some boost. And it will just ease the nerves on these two batters. Gives himself time and cuts it nicely to the right of the point for 4. Absolutely, Sajjad, the fan lover from Kulgam, South Kashmir. And he says that it was my catch. He has taken some wonderful catches like this. And Sajjad Sam always coming up. It's a wonderful accord and love. And he has been always a great supporter for Baba Nisar, for Bharat Premier League, for Kashmir cricket, especially South Kashmir. He is Pied Piper of cricket, is called entertainer, and when he's on the field, he is absolutely the man who is meant for entertaining the crowd. And so am I here, just meant to entertain you with my commentary. And I hope you are just being entertained quite greatly by the commentary of Baba Nisar from Kashmir. goes round. Plays watchful, plays down to the cover point. And a very wonderful stop. 14 gone. And it's 88 for 6. MILCHAAR Chargers. It's a scorer turning out to be Chanda, 27 now. And still they believe in run rate that's over 6. They can go a bit more than that. All they need to do, just believe in themselves and just save the wickets in hand and play some 2 more overs without losing a wicket. And then they can just use the long handle and go for that 5th gear in the remaining 4 overs. We may witness another change in bowling. But what a moment, what a contest, what a game, and what a battle. The sun is on, and so are these passionate and excited cricketers. Rahul Kohli has got the ball in his hands. He's going to bowl right arm medium. Good ball. He was bouncing that. And he had to rise onto the top. And plays it back along for no runs. And Jammu and Kashmir cricket absolutely witnessing some wonderful figures. And around 24. Players from J&K went for that bid auction out there in IPL, and 2 came out to be playing. It was Rafiq Salam from South Kashmir district Kulgam. Even though he had played around 2 times, and this will be his 3rd chance. And we got Abid Mushtaq this year also getting a bid auction for 20 lakhs, and this is going to be his first outing there in that Indian Premier League. Abdul Samad and Imran Malik already there for Sunrisers Hyderabad. And that was outside the off stump, and he was trying to smash it over extra cover, not reaching it, but that's a white ball. There's been just 1 extra in this over. No runs from the blade. Good ball again. This bowler is just bowling genuine line. He's mixing his spots, mixing his lengths. Bowling fuller, bowling lengths, and bowling outside the off stump. And not allowing the batsman to settle. That's again a good ball. That's a lovely bowling. And look at that bowler bowling on the trot, dot ones, except that white ball. And this is a very good over. We'll have 5 overs remaining after this gets done. Last ball coming up for Rahul Kohli's over. Having that angular run up. Top set ball, and lucky that the ball just falls short of the keeper. It's a dot to finish with the help of 20 extras. Completion of 15 overs. MILCHAAR Chargers at 89 for 6. Once again, I would love to mention the names of Rishabh Raina, a birthday boy. Best wishes for his birthday. Mr. Saurabh Jha, also one more prime sponsor, and Saurabh Jha, CEO and MD of the Playing 11 app. We've got one more, Mr. Rohit Bhatt, plays for MILCHAAR Cricket Club, is the captain. And we've got Akash Rana, he's the owner of Rana Masale and is also a brand sponsor alongside Super Refineries, Mr. Virendra Tusu, and having Mr. Saurabh, Mr. Rishabh Rana over here, birthday boy, and having these personalities, these dignitaries making it out there at KC playing in the Bharat Premier League. That's a lot, that's absolutely a lot. Encouraging the cricketers, and we are so happy to have all these great personalities making to the Bharat Premier League. P. Radhanan now back into the attack, the last over of his quota. Look at his bowling figures, 3 for 8, and he would love to add one more to the quota. Will he or not? Left and right hand combination, just going for some good runs for the wicket number 7, the good partnership. In goes P. Radhanan, and that's a fuller length ball, straightly plays it down to the covers. Should believe that after this over gets done, if they manage to not lose the wicket, they should now use the 5th gear and accelerate a bit, as we will be having only 4 overs remaining. And the target, if they manage to just pick around 130, we can have a game on. This one plays nicely and gone. Is caught brilliantly at the deep covers. I was telling you, P. Radhanan will be looking to pick one more wicket to his quota. And he comes up with the left-handed Sumit, but he departs. And MILCHAAR Chargers are losing the scenario. It's 89 for 7 now. And at 130 is looking completely difficult now. And now guess what? Who walks down to the centre? The birthday boy. It's Rishabh Rana, the prime sponsor of Bharat Premier League as well. And he plays for MILCHAAR. Let's believe he gets some good runs under the belt, and that will be wishing him a very wonderful birthday. Rishabh Rana just walks down to the centre. And talking about P. Radhanan's bowling spell, he has got 4 for 8, and he may finish with a 5-wicket haul. And the question is, can he? There you go, Rishabh Rana to a screens, right-handed batsman. And he's getting ready, all set to play P. Radhanan, who is firing pace. Here he goes. Good ball, watching, careful of the back foot. And strike to the point for no runs. Aman Zutshi, 11 of 17. And Rishabh Rana actually gets off the mark in a very stylish manner. And they will be on the non-striking stumps now. 90 for 7. In goes Peer. This one, that's played straight over the head. There is a long off. And only a single is gonna cruise. Boundaries have dried up, so have been the sixes. And will this man, especially Rishabh Rana, is having a birthday, celebrating his birthday today. And it will be quite great if he manages to pick some good runs and make his team feel comfortable. Good shot, that's a lovely shot onto the pads. And will they come back for the 2? And absolutely good running between the wickets. A very good runner, Rishabh Rana. What a moment he finds himself on the track now. Team struggling, but he's a firm believer of his skills, and he comes up 3 of his 2 bowls. Full Toss on the pads, deflected nicely. Again, there will be runs. This time only a single. That's a match summary for you. 16 overs gone. It's 94 for 7. The run rate is approximately 6. Now we've got 4 overs left. And it's the time for them to accelerate. Can't take too many singles and can't stay on the crease. Can't allow to play dot balls more. And you have to play some aggression now. It's the time to show your aggression. Last 24 balls remaining. Let's see how many runs will they count and will they just put on the board. With Rishabh Raina batting on 4 of 3, is looking in good touch. He's middling the ball nicely. And he's a very good character. Having height, he possesses some good height. And he can hit the ball very powerfully and he can hit some runs. Aman Zutshi, 12 of 18. He has played some balls. He has occupied the crease for some time. And he will be also like to chip in with some good runs. Pirathan, he finishes with 4 of 10. And what a bowling figure that is. Pirathan just looked spot on today. And it was very difficult to face. Find Rahul Kaul. One run he gave away in that last over. He's against Rishabh Raina. This ball just hit him on his pad, but height was the factor. And yes, he may be taking his helmet off. There he go into a screen. Mr. Rishabh Raina, birthday boy. And a very close friend of Mr. Akshay Garu, Vice President. So is Sahil Pandita, President of Rising Athletes. And Rishabh Raina is also prime sponsor of Bharat Premier League. Here he goes, puts on the cap. And he has got 18 number jersey. And a question for all the viewers. 18 number jersey is the jersey of which Indian cricketer? It is a famous international cricketer and it is globally accepted. Wonderful player. And Rishabh Raina really celebrate the birthday with some wonderful memories for this match. Here goes Rahul. Short of length. Just cuts it up straight to the third man. They go through for a single. Suchi is now onto the crease. And I can see he's going to go big. And that's one played nicely. That's in the gaps. That's going to run away. And it does. Straight to the backward square leg region. Short of length. And all he need to do just present the direction. And it just does in a very classical way. And this is what I was telling you. And there is the time for now going for the acceleration. And Aman Zutshi starts off. Just one short of 100 now. That was lovely played. Played it down to the mid wicket and they go through for a single. It's 100 up. Exactly century on the boards for MILCHAAR for 7. And they're going run a ball. Also playing for MILCHAAR. He could not wait for some runs, could not, score some runs. And his CEO, MD of playing 11F, and Rishabh Raina, a birthday boy. Like KL Rahul. Typical KL Rahul stroke by Rishabh Raina. And going back across and just smashing it in the form of inside out. A single to finish, beg your pardon. 17 gone. It's 101 for 7. Rahul Kaul again bowled a very nice over, just 7 off it. His bowling figures 2 for 8. And now Deepak Kaul has been given the ball. He has got his bowling figures 3 overs, 1 for 19. He's going to bowl his last over. And 18 bowlers remaining. Can they pick around 30 runs and take the score around 130? And especially Rishabh Raina is looking in absolutely good touch. He's middling the ball nicely. In goes Deepak. Full toss. That's played nicely. And that's played for 4 runs. That's a good start to the over. And Rishabh Raina finds the first boundary. That's played square actually off the wicket. And putting a boundary on the very first ball. That will surely add pressure to the bowler. It's 105 for 7 now, and Rishabh goes on to the double figures, 10 of 8. And I guess he's eye to come down the track. This one played. And that's gone through. But a good backing. And only a single has to be. Manzushi now back on the strike with 17 of 20. You can't afford to play dot balls now. And you have to show some aggression. Right time to show. That's a fuller length. He was trying to square cut it. Big opponent, he was trying to square drive it. And he just missed it. A good take by the keeper. Five runs off the over so far. And we've got 3 balls remaining. And what will be the approach of Aman? This one. They will find more of the fielders on the verge of the boundaries. As I kept on telling you that early in the morning there was some support assistance off the pitch for the bowlers. Swing away. But swing has gone now. The pitch is dry. And it is a bit playing quite slow. And the batsman will have to be very cautious. Missed it again. Second dot. And Rishabh Raina looking at the umpire that he may be given as a wide, but no, not there. Last ball coming up. This is only 6 runs conceding in this very over, and he should finish it with a boundary. It's 107 for 7 now. This one has been played straight to the point, and he makes no mistake, except as the catch nicely. And Rishabh Raina has to go. He's gone for 11 of 11 balls. A runner ball he played. And wicket number 8 departs for MILCHAAR. And the concerns continue. He was aiming to take that gap between that backward point and point. But he was straight to the point and he's gone. And Akash Sapru now joins Aman Zutshi. 2 overs left. Let's see how long these will take to the runs. And it's proving out to be very, very difficult to tackle the bowling. Pitch is playing quite slow. Akash Sapru is walking down to the centre to join his partner Aman Zucchi. 8 gone, just 2 wickets in the hands, and they've got 2 overs left. And Ankush Raina not happy at all with that short selection of Rishabh Raina. Well, he was compelled to play that kind of stroke, runs not coming, runs completely dried up. And he was aiming to play inside out, but he held on straight to the point. Right call, single to his first ball. And now Akash Sapru, for the first time on the crease. He's going to bowl to Akash now. Right arm over. And missed it. Using the long handle, trying to hit it for the maximum, and we've witnessed only 1 6 hit so far. Around 8 boundaries. They haven't been so great with their batting if we talk about MILCHAAR Chargers. And it has been the bowling unit of Dream 11 right onto the top. This one driven power play through the extra cover. And will they come back for the 2? And I guess they are. 2 more runs. It's 110 for 8 now. Akash getting off the mark with the double. And talking about Dream 11, there will be a very, very happy unit. Restricting the opponents. Still having 9 balls to play. Having the score around 120, 125. Still it's gettable, it's targetable. This one is up in there. I guess wicketkeeper might be coming underneath. And it's dropped. The fielder from the backward point came to just catch it, and he was just short. And Akash Sapru survives. Single Nelson on the board. Single Nelson. 1-1-1 for 8. Driven back past the bowler. He will fight protection at the deep. It's going in singles at the moment. And it's 100 dozen. 100 dozen. 1-1-2 for 8 now, with last ball of the 19th coming your way. This one is up in there. I guess in no man's land. And it does. Will they come back for the 2? And there is a touch and go situation. It will be touch and go. Sapru was just moving down to the dangerous side. Wicketkeeper just dislodging the bails. My gut feeling that he was through. He was inside. He was safe. There are 2 runs. It will be 19 gone and 114 on the board. There you go at your screen. I guess he was grounded. I guess the bat was grounded, but still the 3rd umpire will give us the final decision. From the visuals, it does reflect that the bat was grounded. He was grounded surely. So 19 gone. It's 114 for 8. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome once again on the sets of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. This is Bharat Premier League, and I'm your English commentator, MILCHAAR. And we are back with the chase of Dream 11. Just a small score, they're chasing just 116. And the first over is on. They're 4 without loss. Rishabh Rana, the birthday boy, having the ball in his hands. Two openers walking down to the center, Raj Butt and Rocky Rana. Here he goes, right arm over into Raj. Driven, just driven beautifully. Make sure he clears that extra cover. And it takes the full advantage of the infield. That's gone for 4 runs. Lovely pickup shot. And just making sure he just leans forward. Gets to the pitch of the ball. That's a good shot to start. And that's a dream start to the chase. 8 for no loss. And Raj Butt, a good driver of the ball, especially looking onto the front foot, and is having ample of skills. This one pulls it. And that's again going down, and this time through the mid-wicket. Back-to-back boundaries. First one on the offside and the next one on the on. That is absolutely, that's class speaking at the moment. And he's a real class personified, Mr. Raj Butt. And he's taking on Mr. Rishabh Rana, the birthday boy. And it's a dozen on the board. That should be a wide, and it is. Rishabh Rana, at the moment, he just strays down the leg stump and sometimes bowls 2 on the off. And they find around 3 wides have been bowled, 13 for no loss. And it's turning out to be a very expensive over. That we haven't got enough of runs on the board, and all the way, the only way they can be back in the game is take some early wickets that too quickly at the top. Our frontline bowlers have to strike early. Slips in place, rather on the third one. A backward point, a straightish point. And that should be a close call, and it is another wide. He's actually bowling down to that off stump channel, tempting the batsman to go for those drive shots, maybe just blaze it in air. He's a very watchful batsman, Rocky Rana and Raj Butt, especially Raj Butt, and now we find Rocky Rana. This time watchful, plays it down, straight to the point, no runs. First over completes, a very expensive one from Rishabh Rana. 15 for no loss. And it's 116 only they're chasing. And that's a dream start to the chase eventually. He's got the ball in his hands now. They will have to come very strong if we talk about MILCHAAR Chargers. And they can pick the wickets by bringing in some closing fielders, maybe short cover, short mid-wicket, add some more slips. And they will have to do something extraordinary. It's Akash Sapru. He's going to bowl the second over of the chase. In goes Akash, right arm over, and a shot of length straight away starts off. He's signalling towards umpire. Umpire not interested at all. It's a dot ball. in this track. If you can hit the deck hard, you can extract to some bounce, find some carry as well. But all you need to do here just good line. And driven just over cover. And on there is a protection at the deep. I guess that does not come off the sweet part of the plane, or else this could have travelled. And Rajput takes on to the double figures now. It's Rocky Rena, who's played one ball, is yet to open his account now. And he's just exposing his stumps, playing straight, playing on the top, and playing standing tall and not connecting. You need to be quite a proper batsman, no need to hurry. Haven't a very big score to chase down, only 116, and you've got a very good start of 16 runs, especially only second over in progress. And give yourself time. And a good ball, that was a Yorker. He just dots it down straight to the point, and Rocky Rena gets off the mark. So far, if we talk about the first innings, we've got 10 boundaries only. And we find a single 6. And just look at that chase. That's at a good note. Manages to play it straight to the straight point for no runs. Wickets needed. And they need around 2-3 very quickly and put some pressure, or else it's Dream 11, and the pendulum is also oscillating their way. It's just looking a piece of cake for the team to just chase down the score. We're not feeling any heat, not feeling under weather, and it's just a cakewalk. Keeping low and beaten, and go straight to the keeper for no runs. And that's end of over 2. 2 gone with a run rate of 8.5. They're 17 for no loss. And Rajput is batting on 10 of 11. He's into the double figures. Rena started off the bowling and he was hit for 15. The question is, will the captain still go with him, or he will be just changed and will be find a new change in bowling? I guess there is a change. Started off with Rishabh Rena and Akash Sabru. Akash Sabru bowled just a very good over, conceding 2 runs only. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar. Hope you are enjoying the commentary. Request you all kindly come up with your reactions, your comments, your suggestions, your views, your valuable advices will be welcomed. Still not getting the name. I guess someone, Dilip with the jersey number 77 is with the ball now. .99 needed in 108 balls. And that's down the leg stump. Was their bat involved? They were appealing to far, catch it, but a wicketkeeper was not very close. He was not having an eye for the direction of the ball. And it starts off with a very good ball. Dream 11, MILCHAAR Chargers, battling it out at KC Sports Complex ground. And Dream 11 just going with ease as far as the chase is concerned, just needing 116 only. And the pitch behaving well, playing nice. Good spot of carry, good spot of bounce. All you need to do, just showcase your skills with the bat. And no need to go hasty and hurry. And you got ample of time to adjust yourself, settle down on the crease. And Rishabh Raina, Saurabh Jha, two wonderful players, two wonderful sponsors. And looking quite confident at the moment. This one, that's up in there. And lucky that the ball just falls out of the reach of the slips. I guess it stopped. No, it goes over. Gone over third man for 4 runs. Not convincing one. But in T20 format, he will take those runs. And a very crucial boundary to Rajpat. He goes on to 14. And it's 21 for no loss. I guess we have got some errors with the scoring app. That's why not disclosing the name of the bowler. And also the runs not shown correctly. It must be 21 for the loss of no wicket. And we are on over number 3. That's great cricket. Absolutely wonderful cricket. Patching a boundary, now playing defensive. Like that, we just need to have around 6 runs per over. And having 17 after the completion of 3. That's almost making it complete 6 runs per over. And an all-important thing for Dream 11. They haven't lost any wicket. That is a good thing for them. And they will love to go with the same. Rajpat 14 and Rocky Raina is batting on 1. Let's believe MILCHAAR Chargers have got a wide range of bowling options. They will love to just bring all those options quickly. Maybe someone just picks up the wicket and break this opening partnership. That was width offered, and he was there to cut it off square of the wicket and not connecting. It's a dot ball. Correction with the scoring app. There you go. Oh, goodness me. That was a fuller length. He was aiming to hit it over extra cover. And he just missed it by a whisker. Ball almost just kisses the outside edge. Akash Sapro is bowling a gem of line. He's having a bit of unluck. And he's having a bit of an unfortunate with him that the ball doesn't kiss the stumps. They need wickets. They need number of wickets at the very top if they want to be strong in the game. And this time plays it straight to third man, just bowling short. For a moment I thought that the ball is going to carry all the way straight to the third man, but falls short. A single more run to the team. It's 22 for no loss. Actually, there is a correction. It was a boundary last over hit by Rocky Raina. He's 5 of 9 and Rajpat is 11 of 14. They're going around 6 runs per over. Just that coming off, and it's all when you do hitting the deck hard. And I can remember Umran Malik of Jammu. He does these situations quite often. He's bowling pace, he's bowling pitch, he's bowling speed. He's crossed 150 at many a times. And would love to go and get closer to that record that's already over there by Shoaib Akhtar, Pat Lee, Mitch Stark, Sean Tate, and down the wicket he goes. And that's gone all the way. That's good use of the feet. And smashing it over cover. I guess smashing it for a 6. Clearing his back leg. And giving himself better room. And then the first 6 of the chase comes from Rocky Rana. And you can find both the batters are simultaneously on 11 now. And look at the score. Quickly goes on to 28 for no loss. Last ball off to over number 4. Full toss turns out to be. Driven it straight to the covers. A dot to finish. 4 gone. With a run rate of 7. Dream 11. 28 for no loss. Chasing 1-1-6 in their lot to 20. And they are having a good chase. Good start. Opening pair just coming up. It's a wonderful runs. And especially that 6 that was hit down the track. That was really a moment, a treat to watch. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar from Kashmir. Thank you all. And keep on. I'm just always trying to keep you entertained with my commentary skills. Hope you are liking. And just, I was telling you, keep on with your reactions, your feedbacks, your comments regarding my commentary. It will be Dilip Butt into his second over off the quota. Conceded 4. But what needed at the most is the wickets. And that to around 2 to 3 quick wickets to find your team back in the game. Short third man in place. And a good ball. A sign of outswing from the man at a screen, Mr. Dilip Butt. And he should try to bowl onto that up stump channel and create that seam and maybe just takes that outside edge. Eventually we're having fielders onto their spots, not having extra fielders on the catching position. Especially I would love to go with short cover and short mid wicket. Maybe put one more fielder around that short fine leg, and you have to only just block the runs, or able to block the runs, make the runs look completely hard and difficult to score. Just allow the batters to just make a mistake of playing or miscuing a stroke on, giving you a bit of a chance to grab on. Should take the risk. That's the only way. Good ball, keeping low and plays it down to the mid-on. And a single will definitely result, taking the total on to 29 for no loss. It's a solid start. A very, very decent start to the chase. To turn it on to the onside, but finally plays it down straight to the offside. Power play in place, having inside the circle, but not having those extra fielders close in. And that's allowing these batters to play free cricket, I should say. That's nice deflection. Works it on the onside. And I should say, will this ball go all the way? Yes, it does. That's a sloppy effort. Should have been stopped. And eventually got a push from the arm. And it goes over for 4 runs. There you go. That's a boundary to finish. 5 gone. With the run rate up across lately 7. It's 33 for no loss. Just 83 runs behind. One good thing for Dream 11, they've got all the 10 wickets in hand. And that's what's making them completely comfortable out there in the middle. Having no issues and concerns with the required run rate. Going with ease, hitting the runs and hitting them properly. Last over the power play coming up, and let's see who's got the ball in his hands. Butt has his 2 overs bowled so far, none for 9. Rakesh Raina bowled the first one, was a bit expensive, gone for some extras, he went for 15. Let's see. Maybe got wide range of options when we talk about the bowling. Maybe spin starts to get introduced in the last over of the power play coming up. It is Sumit Butt with his fresh over, with wicketkeeper close, and the team of MILCHAAR Chargers hoping that this man will provide them the breakthrough. And it's a high time now to pick up a wicket. Can't take this game deep without having a wicket. And if in an over or 2 you are not able to pick up a wicket, Dream 11 will just go over the line with ease. This one, that's been pelted hard. And oh, again, this is a mispeel. My goodness, that's not affordable at all. 2 runs onto the first ball. Sumit Butt is shouting at his fielder. He can't afford to do that. No bowler would just like it to just leak the runs in that fashion. It's 35. Full toss. Will be a single. The straightish point in place. Short, a cover at the edge of the circle. 80 needed of 88 balls. Run rate needed just below 6. Left arm bowling round the stumps to these right-handers, not creating any impact, even though he's flighting the ball especially near, and tempting the batsman to come down the track and try to hit him long way. And this time locks it. Is it carried? And I guess just waiting for the signal. But that's a nice slog with 1 knee down, and just connecting it nicely. And it's a 6. Second 6 of the chase coming from the blade of Rakesh Raina. Just watch it. That was sweetly hit. And a sweet results as well. 9 runs off the over so far. Got all the things they needed. And now they can enjoy the freedom on the crease. It's 42 for no loss. Last ball of the power play coming your way. This time again, sweeping it nicely. And I guess this time just one bounce over mid-wicket for 4 runs. Makes it 13 of the over. A boundary to finish. 6 gone. Power play done. With the help of 6 extras, Dream 11. A 46 for no loss. No bowler is having an impact, and no bowler is having a strike. So far, 4 bowlers introduced, and all being picked nicely by these two, Raj Bhatt and Rocky Rana. And again a change. We find Aman Zutshi. Two spinners now. This time he is going to start from the Schoolen. Casey Schoolen is going to start at Aman Zutshi. Wicket needed desperately, or else Dream 11 is just going through the way smoothly and in a nice way. .46 for no loss. So another single comes in. And the pitch absolutely behaves friendly for the batters at the moment. Ball coming nicely onto the bat. And this time beaten. You know, this is a perfect pitch for the batting. All you need to do is just give yourself time and play your natural innings, your natural skills. Aman Zutshi bowling his first, and he is looking quite good. This time chips in air, gone down to the long on, and one more run there will be. The runs are not stopped at all, even though this over is considered only 2. Still talking about the team of Dream 11, a very good toss to win early in the morning, allowing the opponents to bat first, just bundling them out on 115, and now starting the chase with the opening pair just playing decent, disciplined game. 49 for no loss after 7, and both the opening batters getting runs under the belt. Rocky 26, Raj Bhatt 17, and they're almost 30% over the game. And if we can't pick some quick wickets from MILCHAAR Chargers, it's going to be too late for them to come back. This one smashes it, finds the cover fielder, can't get him through. It starts off with the Bhatt Sumit Bhatt. Starts off with the dot Sumit Bhatt. At the time we find not a big spin from the bowlers. It's turning out to be a very good wicket for the batters. You see on the back foot, punches and punches to the fieldsman, no runs again. In the first innings, if we talk about MILCHAAR Chargers, they did not get a very good start. And this one is in the gaps. That's gonna go. That's gone through extra cover. And that was belted hard. And with this, the partnership goes through to 53 or 47. And it's 50 up on the board as well. Just look at that. And he brought all his muscles behind the stroke and made the ball cross go through for 4 runs. Good shot, that is. I was mentioning about the first innings. Got a good start, losing 2, top order just on 11. And the middle order exposing very quickly. Thanks to some good runs for the wicket number 7 and 8. Had they gone around 130, 140, we could have got a very good game on. It should be applaud and appreciation to the bowling unit of Dream 11. The way they bowl, and now their batters, opening batters, playing some decent cricket, maneuvering the ball, playing some 4s, playing 6s, and all importantly, picks the rotation nicely. And you can see them just easily just moving towards the target. A 55 for no loss. And this time flight, and that's gone. That's gone through for another boundary. And he is such a great driver of the ball, especially on the upside. And finishes with another boundary. 8 gone. And it's 59 for no loss. Dream 11. Just 57 more runs to get. They've got as many as dozen of overs. And can somebody from MILCHAAR come and bite at the bullet? Out of Dream 11, they are having a life full of beans. Zucchi is going to bowl continue from that school end. And looking at the two openers, almost playing at the same score. Oh, goodness me. That should have been a catch, but it was just a bit away. And a bit of a collision between the bowler and the non-striker. Man at his screens, he's eyeing for some big strokes, I guess. Looks it nicely. And now he changes his angle and comes round the stumps. Just reaches to the pitch of the ball and plays it down to the long on. And gets another single, takes the total on to 61 for no loss. If you are chasing 116 and you got off to a very great start of around 60 with no wicket down. And that's swept wisely. That's swept greatly. And that's been swept for 4. What a wonderful sweep that is from the batsman. And making sure he just reaches to the pitch of the ball. And sweeps it great and sweeps it for 4 runs. That's Rocky Rana for you into the 30s now with that boundary. And he's a good striker of the ball. He's batting on 32. And he started a bit late. He started quite softly. It was Rajbhat who started off the bang. But Rocky Rana surpassed him in a very, very wonderful way. For no loss. runs after the completion of 9. Just 51 more runs to get, having all the 10 wickets in hand. And that's the playing 11 for Dream 11. So Dilip Butt has been now taken off from one side, and medium pacer has been brought on. Dilip Butt, 2 overs, none for 9, and still can't find any close infielders. Can't understand the leadership skills, just defending 116 only. Still not having close infielders to stop those flow of the singles. And wicketkeeper now standing close to this medium pacer. Good solid defense. Comes behind, presenting full face, and plays it back along to the lead for no runs. Creating impact on these two batters. There hasn't been some half chances as well. There hasn't been some close calls for LBW. And it suggests that these two batters have been quite disciplined out there. If we talk about Casey Sports venue. And they are just mastering the chase. That's called mastery. And bossing the chase, I should say. Three dot balls on the trot, and let's see what Rashput will do. That should be a wide. And the two batters will run away for another extra. And there will be 2 more runs to the team. 68 for no loss. Next, Rishabh Raina into screens. Birthday boy playing for MILCHAAR. A close friend of Akshay and Sahil as we talk about rising athletes. And a prime sponsor. Ah, goodness me, what a shot! That's a lovely cut shot, and through the covers. That's like a tracer blade 4 runs. Just waiting for that. And just picks the gap nicely. And a better results, 4 more runs. Last ball coming up, and tries to pedal it, leading edge, and the ball is running away. It's gone for 4. It's gone for 4 to finish. 10 gone, 77 for no loss. Just look at that, rather he got it right. And that's a better pedal sweep. On the screen I come to say that it was a bit of an edge, but no, it's a proper pedal sweep from the man Rocky, and he goes to the 40s now. 42 not out of 29. And with a run rate of 7.7, they're 77 for no loss. Just closing to that target line. Only 39 runs behind. And will they reach the score without losing a wicket? And that will be a very, very big victory. And the margins, that will be really something to cherish and celebrate all about. Halfway through, it's 77 for no loss. Manzucci starting off the 11th one. And a quick ball, rather staying low, and batsman just leaves it off straight to the keeper for no runs. This one, that's up in there. Oh my goodness, that's gone over the head of the long off. For a moment I thought that it might be caught, but no. That's sailed over, and it was powerful blow. Just look at that, just making sure it got to the reach of the ball, and it's a skyer. It's a biggie. Third six of the chase, and this time it's Rajbhat for you. .83 for no loss. And again, straight, and he's gone. That's a good reflection catch, caught and bowled. And finally some relief for MILCHAAR Chargers. Manzucci provides a breakthrough. Deepak Kaul Walks down to the center as a one-down batter. All the things have been set for him. The platform is set for you, and you've got a good time to showcase your batting skills. Just 33 more runs to get, having 57 balls in hand and 9 wickets to have. That should be a piece of cake for you. But MILCHAAR picks up a wicket. If they manage to pick some quick, and we can have a game on. Turns it down nicely onto the onside. And Deepak Kaul gets off the mark. Takes the total on to 84 for 1. This time leading edge, and I was telling you, if they pick up some quick wickets, and MILCHAAR has got the second one as well. And guess what? The well-sent Rocky Rana departs. He departs by 42, trying to work it on the onside, leading edge straight to the covers, and he accepts the catch with some pair of hands. There you go, 2 wickets, and we have got a game on. It's 84 for 2 now. So she had to face a 6 of the first ball. But what a comeback. And both the openers now dismissed. They have done their job, have done their part. And it's all up to the new batsman to shoulder the responsibilities, having 32 more runs to get. It should be not a problem for them. They should not feel under the weather at all. An easy platform already set by Raj and Rana. See who walks down to the center. And they were oozing and easing towards the target. And eventually 2 wickets and 5 balls from MILCHAAR. And he has brought some smiles on the faces of MILCHAAR Chargers. Good ball, a dot to finish. It's a double wicket over. 11 gone. It's 84 for 2. Dream 11 chasing 116. Goodness me, that was wonderful and a desperate effort. And it did cover a good distance, but ultimately not reaching to the catch. Or else just was the wicket number 3 coming your way. There you see, dive it towards his friend. Just falls short. And the ball goes through for 4 runs. Sumit Bhatt back into the attack now. The ball come close and plays it just under his line. Straight to Rishabh Rana, the birthday boy. Prime sponsor. Saurabh Chah, another prime sponsor. CEO, MD of the Playing 11 app. So is Rakesh Rana. So is Akshay Bhatt, and so is Virendra Tusu, Super Refineries. Scoring to the 90s now. It's 91 for 2. Just 25 more runs to get. And we have got Vishal Bhatt and Deepak Kaul out there in the crease. Well gone. It's 91 for 2 now. Again gone back to their one of the prime bowlers, that's Sumit. His bowling figures, none for 30, has gone with 10 runs per over. No other bowler from other side has picked up a wicket. Had there been a bit of an assistance from other side of the wicket, definitely we could have got a game on. But it's a one-sided encounter, a one-sided fight going on out here at KC, with Dream 11 looking at the top, especially their front line two openers just batted disciplined and they batted decent. And that's why the platform is all set for these two at the moment out here on the crease. Deepak Kaul and Vishal Bhatt. And plays it straight. That's a bang shot. And that's stopped within the limits of the boundary. And I guess there is a bit of a mispeel. I guess that's gone through and scores for 4. And this should have been stopped at all. Actually, it's Akash Sapru who has got the ball in his hands. And he has a boundary in his first ball. In he goes and tries to pull it, and the ball actually hits the gloves, goes to square region, and the run's not stopped at all. One more. This is Bharat Premier League under the banner of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. This is men's category. We got already veterans category, we got women's category. We've got 2 venues settled, Maulana Azad Stadium, Jammu, and KC Sports. Wonderful, wonderful event going on. Full toss, not picking the gaff, but still he will pick up a single. It's 97 for 2 now, just 19 away. Good entertainment with the commentary, and I'm your English commentator Baba Nisar from Kashmir, and I have been in this field rather for around 4-5 years now, and thanks to Almighty getting a good support. And that's driven, that's called perfect cover drive, everything perfect with that. And just look at that shot once again. Pitch the ball up, and all he need to do, just thrash it through covers, picking up a very, very fabulous drive for 4. And they are through century now. It's 101 for 2 now, 15 needed. That shot was, to me, the shot of the day. Oh, goodness me, that was a good ball, just hitting the deck hard. Bowling full of length, wicket-keeper not able, and allowing the batters to come back for 2 more runs. Rakesh Rana getting closer to the target line. Look, that bowler, that's Akash Shapru. Into the third over, conceded 21. Physical stalwart, having a good pace, having good yorkers, having good spots of the lens. Today, not a lucky day for him. He's gone wicketless. And again, trying to bowl it fuller, and he managed to pick up back along straight. No runs. A dot to finish. 13 gone. It's 103 for 2. Dream 11. Only 13 more runs in the remaining 7 more overs, having 8 wickets in hand. It should be now a piece of cake, a cakewalk. Zuchi, successful bowler. Only the bowler who got 2 wickets. This one lefts it up, and it's accepted out there at the long on. And Aman Zuchi picks up wicket number 3. There you go. It wasn't sailing with muscles. No distance. Held on nicely. And Dream 11 losing their third. It's 103 for 3 now. One of the proud sponsors of this Bharat Premier League, Super Refineries, done by Mr. Virendra Tusu, and is always very cooperative, so supportive, and coming up with his brand sponsorship of Super Refineries and supporting this Bharat Premier League and rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And that's up in there. Has it gone all the way? And I guess it's picked up. Another catch and another wicket goes. And Aman Zuchi comes up with the wicket number 4. It's turning out to be a one-way warrior. Chess is turning out to be a lone warrior. Not having support from other side. It's 104 for 4 now. And the batsman coming and going now for the team of Dream 11. Scoring apps into screens. I'm going through some errors. It must be wicket number 4, and all the 4 wickets. Here we go. Amanzochi has got one ball to bowl, and can he pick up a fifer? And Ankit Pandita now walks down to the centre. And I was telling you, sponsors for this Bharat Premier League, Super Refineries, done by Mr. Virendra. Saurabh Jha, CEO, MD of the Playing 11 app, another prime sponsor, and a wonderful dignitary, great figure, and playing for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers. So is Rakesh Rana, the birthday boy, playing for MILCHAAR, and is also a prime sponsor and a very close friend of the Rising Athletes members. Akshay and Rakesh, another wonderful players, and coming up with their wonderful help. Only 12 needed now, 14 gone, and Amanzochi, he completes with 4 for 17 of his 4, and he bowled a nice spell, but all he lacked was a support from the other side. And Sumit Bhatt back into the attack, cuts it, and finds a point fielder on the edge of the circle for no runs. Was drifting down the leg stump. It's 12 needed of 32 balls. We have found some quick wickets in the last 2 overs, but I guess it's a bit late for MILCHAAR. Dream 11, everything going right their way, winning the toss, opting to field, bowling nicely, and just bundling the opposite team only on 115. Now batting nicely, got off to a very big start and getting closer, only 12 needed. And everything has been on the spot for Dream 11 today. Now the ball is doing something. Sumit, who's bowling nice at the moment. 5 dot balls on the trot. It's gonna be turn. It's the first maiden over, and can he turn out as a wicket maiden? An edge and gone down to the left of the slips. The outfield is quick, and the ball will win the race surely. He was bowling nice, even though not a comprehensive stroke, but Dream 11 will take it. It's a boundary to finish, 15 gone, it's 108 for 4, 8 more needed now. Will they do the job in this over number 16, or will we go to 17? B. Ratnan, 5 of 7. And Ankit Pandita has yet to open his account, has faced 1 ball. And a change in bowling, it's Hemant Yadav. Another spin introduced now. Hemant Yadav. Well, I guess it's too late. Only 8 needed, and we've got 30 balls remaining. Pandita. And will he come off with that finishing stroke. Let's see. Turns it out to the onside. The ball is running away down to the fine leg region, and it's a boundary. It was played very softly. Being on to the pads, that ball has gone nicely onto the boundary for 4. And we are just left with 4 runs only. Just 4 more runs needed. And Ankit Pandit also gets off the mark. Will he just go the aerial route? And goodness me, he's gone! He just chased to that white ball. Eventually, a very good catch behind the stumps. And the number 5 departs. It's 112 for 5 now. Even though the wickets come quickly for the last 3 overs, but it was too late for MILCHAAR Chargers, as the damage was already done. Sumit is the new batsman who walks down to the centre. Goodness me, there was a chance of run out. And ultimately, he is through, and 1 more run.